What's up, baby? Order in the core. How's it going? Streaming late as fuck today. Late. I guess what? I wasn't doing shit either. I've been on the couch. I've been sitting in this chair setting shit up for like half an hour after I decided to still do this show. Just a late ass stream. But I'm here. I hope you're watching too. Guess what? I just decided we're gonna keep rocking weird habits because I don't think we got through it on Friday. I really don't. I know we're gonna hear some really weird habits and I'm gonna call someone an absolute freak. That's what I'm ready to happen. I would rather you called in than it be on Reddit, 916-954-1954. But we're gonna have some big reactions today. I can feel it. We're gonna hear some really weird stuff. I can just tell. It's in the air. It's in the ether. What's up, Daniel, James, Larry? What's up, guys? New comp was supposed to come out on Saturday. I didn't finish it today. I was trying to get it done before this stream. I didn't. But tomorrow, it's looking good. You never know. You never know. I'm just doing my best. It's not easy to make these comps. It's not super hard, but it's not easy. Besides the stem, I eat the entire apple. Ooh, my friend's dad. I've seen my friend's dad do that once. That's a crazy one to start out on. Eating the whole apple is nuts. That alone isn't crazy, but like you're borderline psycho right away. Right away. Compilations get me through the workday. Hell yeah, bro. Watch them. Don't work. The only way you can get your time back is to watch comps on their dime. Had no idea it was weird till I seen people look. It's funny. Eat strawberries with the leaves on. Nope. See? I said if there was one other thing that's crazy, that dude needs to go to jail. For sure to jail. Or we could kill him and look at his brain. Like, is that part of it? Eating the apple stem, maybe. It's kind of unpleasant, but I've seen people do it. If you eat the leaves on a strawberry, that is unacceptable. Unacceptable. You're a dummy. Oh, I just got mad for a second. Used to eat the entire apple, then I found a worm in the core and stopped eating apples altogether for about 10 years. Can't sleep with any LED light source. Why? What an odd distinction to make. Like lights, sure, you want to only sleep in the dark or you can't sleep in the dark. Those are both well noted. You know what I mean? Or ticking clocks. Oh, this fool's Captain Hook. I have to turn off or cover all LEDs and remove all ticking clocks. How many fucking ticking clocks do you have, bro? It's 20 whatever. I don't know if you cannot have a ticking clock. Like if you have even one in your house, I don't believe you. Like you're talking like maybe in your kitchen. Maybe in your kitchen you have like a fucking clock on the wall. If you say you have a real clock, get fucked. You're lying. Can't have any ticking clocks. Good thing you don't live fucking 30 years ago, dog. Clocks have been digital my entire life. Like we've had both. Sure, but it's not a problem where I'm hearing clocks tick even once anytime. Never ever do I hear that. I try new seasoning by just pouring it in my hand and eating it raw. That's fucking crazy. Also, like that's too extreme. You're not gonna get like a real idea of how it tastes, right? Because it might taste way better if you eat it cooked or even in the intentional way. Smelling it, I would say, is a much more real indicator for flavors than just tasting spices straight up, because it's going to be overwhelming. The smell, you're going to actually get probably closer to how it tastes than I think tasting, if that makes sense. That's wild though, dog. Thanks for sharing. Wow. Here's the other thing. If you're going to lick something out of your hand, you have to wash your hand. But if you put seasoning in a wet hand, it's also going to be weird. So I'm already poking holes in your logic. I don't think you should be doing this. Michael tried to call, but it didn't go through. It says I'm receiving calls. Let me try. Now I have to call and see. (916) 954 1954. All right, I just tried it and it works. So go for it. Call is working. Line is live. It's as live as it gets. Is my caller fucked up? Is it just bent? Like what is it? It doesn't look right. I can tell you that. I've gotten a pretty good idea of the flavor profile by doing it. Haven't missed yet. Well, if it's working for you, bro, keep it going. I mean, I'll allow it. Captain Hook, same thing I said. Hello, thanks for calling. Oh! They done hung right up. That's okay. Sometimes you get scared. I was scared to answer it, honestly. We're in it together. You're scared, I'm scared. That's fine. 12 new voicemails from who? Good Lord. Here it is. How's it going, dude? Thanks for calling.
Oh, shit. I got you?
Yep. How's it going? It worked.
Okay. Awesome. I even forgot what I was going to talk about the first time I called. Shit. Bad habits.
Or weird habits.
I don't wipe my ass right.
Yeah, you don't. We've established you don't wipe your ass right. That's for sure. What was it? It was front back to front, right? You're wiping your ass back to front is what that was.
Yeah,
that's horrific.
I hold my dick and my balls up front, and then I go down there. I go down south, and I just take care of my brown eye.
Bro, if I would never feel clean if I was you. I would never feel clean at all. Like if I come over, I can't eat anything you've cooked. I can't shake your hand to say what's up. Like now that I know this, there's a lot of things that I can't do if I'm around you. Like I don't even know if I'll ever meet you. But like I just that knowledge is really alarming me.
But like you gotta understand, I wipe this shit until I don't see anything on the paper.
That's true, but when you're touching something dirty, it's still dirty even if you clean it. You know what I mean? Your hand's still dirty if you get something dirty clean.
I wash my hands and
like
everything.
No, I'm sure you do wash your hands too, but you're still touching a lot of sweaty or poopy things when you don't have to be. Like it's elective.
I mean, my wife sucks
that's my issue. It's gross
so.
And also completely elective.
Bad habits. I have a bad habit of if I ever get behind the wheel of a car, I will speed like there's no tomorrow. Like if I get into a straightaway, I will go 110 miles an hour no matter what the fuck's going on.
So are we talking, and have there been repercussions, tickets or accidents?
Oh no, there's definitely been repercussions to this, and I will definitely still do it.
Have you crashed or you've just gotten tickets?
Oh no, I've gone to jail for this.
So
and I will definitely still do it.
But why? What does it matter? Because I know sometimes you still end up at like the same red light as a guy you just passed a second ago.
No. This is not the same thing as that kind of speeding. I mean, we're out in the country here, so we got like a 3-mile long strip of straightaway. So I just lay on it.
It just seems like
just because I can, because I know I'm not gonna crash, and I just lay on the motherfucker.
Oh, well, anything can be in the road. You can, you know what I mean? You're going to have to hit the brakes at high speeds eventually. And I'm sure you already know that. I'm sure it's happened. You know what I mean?
Oh no, yeah, I've definitely been in situations where I've had to hit the brakes and swerve sometimes. But with me going fast, I've actually never been in a crash.
I mean, yet, right?
Yeah,
If you're not gonna stop, then we have to say
that's why my wife drives now. Because like I know better, but I know that a bad habit that I have is going real fucking fast in a car because I can't. Because I know that I can open that motherfucker up.
Like you could just stop. Like it's not like it's happened. It's not like your car does it automatic. You know what I mean? Like it's.
Hey, Mr. Lujan, I know you're a fucking shit driver yourself. Don't talk to me about this.
Really am a terrible driver.
I mean, like I know my fault.
Rain Man could not look you in the eyes, but he could still drive a car. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, like that's why our wives drive our cars for us.
Bro, no, that's what's worse. I'm terrible and I'm still driving every day. I don't have the power to let it go. But I'm also not driving 110 down the street. You know what I mean? Like if anything, I'm driving too slow.
No, you have streets. I have highways.
Yeah, I guess if you lived in the
streets,
I still wouldn't be doing that in the country. Like I grew up living in like a country, like a rural area at least, but I still wasn't doing that. But I know some people do. I used to see people driving down the road like drinking a beer in their car. So like I get it. I get the allure of also just doing something wrong. It just seems so dangerous.
I love it.
It seems like it's also very high stakes.
I'm going to $1.10.
It's like a high stakes game you're playing with like a high probability of it going bad, and you've already not beaten those odds several times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Destiny's here too. She's right here. He's just kind of stupid. No, I am kind of stupid, but it is what it is.
I'll just leave it up to the next judge. I'll pass it on to the next guy. I don't need to rule on that one. Somebody else will have to hear about this later, and it probably a worse person than me. You're gonna wish I was talking to you about it, but
oh no! Oh my God! I wish you were my judge. All right, I love you, Meatball.
Right, thanks for having a good one. Pretty good. Bad habits. No Ed Sheeran. You know. It seems so dangerous. Speeding seems so scary to me. I hit the curb and shit, even if there's no curb, like back to back. Hello, thanks for calling.
Hey, Grunkle Meebs, guess what?
What?
I just turned 21 today.
Oh shit, that's tight. So what's the plan? You're about to get fucked up, or you're already drunk right now?
I'm gonna go drunk drive 110 down the straightaway.
Well, I can't advise that, but what are you gonna drink? What are you drinking on your 21st birthday? What's the haps?
I just came back from the bar. I had one that tasted like booty hole, and then another one that was actually good. But the first one was terrible.
And did you drink a lot before you turned 21, or you're really cutting loose for the first time?
Not all. I mean, I don't think anybody has gone like 100% of the way to 21 without partaking. But I didn't. You know, this is the first time I really let loose. Like I had a little bit here and there. And I hope this doesn't become a bad habit.
No, it won't become a bad habit. But here's how you know that. Now that you're home, spend too much money, order more liquor, drink at home, get really drunk at home, and then then it's safe. You're at your home base. You can get fucked up. You can throw up anywhere you want. You can pee outside. You know what I mean? Like it's all up to you because you're at home.
And the cops won't even get you because you're at home.
Exactly. Plus, you've already drunk a little bit, so you're primed already to have a good time. Like you're leaning into a good time. You just got to get now super drunk. You better be throwing up in your bathroom like in the next 3 hours.
That's terrible. Why would I want that?
Because that's what it's all about, bro. It's so you never want to do it again. It's so you never want to even do it one more time. But you still will, but you'll think about it.
Well, thank you for the birthday wishes, Grunkle Meeves.
Yeah, bro, you have your assignment. Happy birthday. Enjoy it.
Thank you, man. Take care.
When I went to hang up the phone, I almost hit the end stream button. I just went to hang up, and it would have been, the whole shit would have just shut down. This would have turned back into just a green room. Well, happy birthday, dog. Happy 21st birthday. We're dropping the comp for you. I'll drop it right first thing in the morning. I was going to try to do it already, but now it's for you. Well, that's tight, man. I like it. Calls the show on his birthday. I don't know if anybody's ever done that. People have called the show on my birthday. Ooh, this is a bad one. I chew on the inside of my mouth. Thought it was at least as common as people biting their nails or whatever, but I've only met one other person who admits they do it. My dentists think I have an anxiety disorder. I don't have the heart to tell him. It's just a random ass habit I have. So he's insisting he's not actually anxious. Like it really is just a tick. My birthday, will you have the tuna mac? I could. I suppose so. I have all the ingredients. There's nothing stopping me but my own will to live. It's crazy to chew on the inside of your mouth. I've done it, but like while I was on drugs, like I haven't done it electively. And every morning it's happened. I've woke up and been like, oh fuck. Like it's a terrible thing to do to yourself. So to do it for funsies is crazy. But just stop. I chewed my nails for like 20 years and then I just was like, I gotta stop doing that. And then I did. So if it's as small as a little bad habit that's actually like not a real addiction, I'm pretty sure you can just get in your own way and decide not to do it. And chewing your mouth would be a great one not to do. This is 9 years ago. This fool probably chewed his goddamn face off already. Broken gavel. Man. That means, do you know how much justice you have to hand out to fucking break one of these? Like, do you know how many times you have to call somebody a dumb asshole or like a sick son of a bitch or just overall guilty? You know how many times you have to say guilty, bang this shit for it to just pop off? A lot. A lot of times. Messy cars, I judge hard. Messy cars. Let me read it again. Messy cars, I judge hard for people. I'm gonna say two things about this. Real quick. One, it's not hard to keep your car clean if you're disciplined about it. If you just, every time you go in your car, take trash out of it, it will stay clean for weeks. If you decide not to eat in it, it will rarely ever get dirty with food. You spill way less food in your car when you don't eat it. It's all up to you. Now I'm going to say the second thing. I have a very messy car. My car is dirty. If you saw my car right now, you would never watch this show again. But my kids make a fucking mess and I don't keep up with it. I have to clean it. I clean it out like on the weekends, but they fuck this shit up. I'm about to get a new car and they're not going to do shit in that car. And that's just how it's going to be. It's up to me. It's not only my fault for not cleaning up after them fully, but it's also my fault for letting them make the mess. So it's on me to get the car not to be dirty. So I'm with it. But I will stand by the first thing I said. If your car's dirty, you're a sick son of a bitch, for sure. If a girl has a messy car, that's platinum puss. Oh yeah, that's fair. It's how many scrunchies are on the gear shift. It's how many things are hanging from the rearview mirror. There's a lot of factors in what a girl's car is crazy. But just an overall shitty car too. Girls who drive a shitty car. Bro, when I met my wife, she drove like a 1989 Toyota Camry that had push to start, not like a keyless entry. Like you had to turn the actual key and it wouldn't start. Then you had to push down a metal button that was wired to the outside of the dash, and then that started the car. Like girls with a shitty car, they have it. It's not just the mess, it's the overall shittiness of the car. Yeah, you can't leave half-eaten food in your car. Not only will it mold, like smell is an issue, but you can also get vermins. It happens, bro. It happens. Oh my. All right. That almost burned a hole right through my fucking robes. But now it's just on the floor. For Michael's call, he owned a minivan and was driving us along a back road. I had a seatbelt on a passenger and I had my head between my knees trying to put my hair up. He hit a dip and I was suspended midair for a second because he hit the dip so fast. Yo, but also if he had hit the fucking like a ditch instead of the dip, like if he'd hit the side of the dip, you would have been fucking crunched up like a folding chair. Like, you're right to drive, because if he's gonna keep acting responsibly now or irresponsibly, now you have to decide that you have to drive always. Like, delayed comment, but I'm notorious for curb hitting. I have curbed my car and popped the tire. I've lost track of how many times, but I would say conservatively 6 times. I have curbed my shit and popped the tire more times than I've jump started my car. How about that? We were in Vegas and I was trying to do that Kiki dance to the Drake song. It was time relevant. It wasn't recently. And I curbed the shit out of the car and we had to wait. We had to get towed to a tire place. We had to wait for it to open. It was a fucking Sunday. It was like a whole thing. We were supposed to be headed back from Vegas and we were stuck there just because I curbed the car TikTok dancing. So I'm also a Kirby. People that let their kids walk around filthy, wipe that baby's face. I agree. I also do that sometimes. But also, even after I wipe her face, she will make a mess right away. I will give her napkins. I'll wipe it myself. But it's 5 different times you have to clean this bitch's face off every day. And I'm not saying that's wrong. I should still clean it more. You know what? You got me. You've got me defensive, so that's how I know I'm wrong. Dirty feet. I'm seeing a lot of things from the judge's house pop up in the chat right now, and it is... harrowing isn't the right word, but it's not a good feeling. You know, I'm not feeling like more positive about the way everyone in my house is living from how everyone's talking. But that's because I know I'm wrong. See, if I'm being honest, it's because I know I'm wrong. So there we are. We're up in it. Guess who's getting judged now? It's me. Put a mirror up to this shit. I will hold a mirror up to the justice system. Gone out again. Oh, bro. Dude, my friends get at me for shaking my legs constantly. I rarely not shaking, and if I stop, I resort to chewing my cheek. Sometimes I bleed. Sometimes I eat salty snacks and it burns, so I shake my leg. Plus, I think of the calories it's burning. I fucking hate this. I don't know if it's actually a bad habit, but it drives me up the fucking wall when somebody is sitting there shaking their leg nonstop. If my wife does it, it's cool. It doesn't even bother me. But if anybody else is doing it, I go fucking crazy. I had a homie that used to do it when we were hanging out. And I'd be like, yo, dog, you're shaking the house. Like, everything's shaking. When someone's sitting next to their shit doing it, they're shaking the coffee table. They're shaking the tea. Like, everything in the fucking room is moving somehow or making a sound because you can't sit fucking still, dog. Sit still. How old are you? You have to be a fucking little kid to not be able to sit still. Like, that means you can't go to the DMV. That means you can't go to the fucking movies. That means everyone, not only are you anxious, but you're making everyone else around you feel anxious because you can't sit the fuck still. Chill. Chill the fuck out, bro. Chill the fuck out. You're not that important, and whatever you're mad about is not that serious. For real. Your problems are smaller than my problems. I'm sure of it. Just stop shaking your leg, bro. Just sit still. Sit fucking still. It's not hard. Say someone should have yelled at you when you did that as a kid, and I'm gonna have to do it now as someone reading this comment 10 years later. Sit still. I live in Florida, and the amount of people that don't wear deodorant. Yowzers. No deodorant is not acceptable. If you go to your room from the bathroom without putting deodorant on from the shower, your armpit's not going to smell as good as it did a second ago. There's instantly a smell. Instantly. Put on deodorant. Florida is like the most humid place in the United States. It's like 200% humidity, which is somehow a thing, and I don't understand it. And that sounds so fucking gross. You take a state that seems like they would have the most sweaty people per capita, and you tell me they're not wearing deodorant electively? Put it on the 30th reason I never want to go there. Like, hello.
Hello.
What's up?
You were just talking about how your kids make a mess of your car.
It's a nightmare.
Oh my god, it sucks so bad.
And I know it's my fault because I could just do the fuck out of it every day. Every day they made a mess, I could just clean it. It's my fault.
But could you really though? Because like there's so many other things going on. No,
if I made an effort to, I could. Like if I was willing to spend almost all my time cleaning, I could keep it all done. And I'm getting to the point where I'm feeling like I should be doing that. I'm feeling the obligation. I'm getting there inside, but it seems harrowing. I know that's what my mom fucking did. My mom didn't work a day in her goddamn life. And thinking back, even though I wasn't making as much mess as my kids do, like I would have gotten paddled if I made a mess like my kids do. So
no shit, right?
So my kids run wild on messes, but like my mom was still cleaning most of the time. So you still probably have to just clean up a lot. Like I just have to dedicate more time to just cleaning, and I think I can keep up with almost everything. I think
but also it sucks ass, doesn't it?
No, it's horrible. But I'm willing to admit
it's horrible.
I'm willing to admit that just the people making the mess is not the only part of the problem. There's a second half to the equation, and that's my part in it, because I'm not making the mess, but I'm also not cleaning it all the way up. I'm just kind of cleaning it a little bit, and there's still like that, and that piles up. Like if you just clean up what you see and grab it out, like, and there's still something that's spilled and you didn't see it, like it's fucking whack. It's whack. And it makes you want to also...
We have enough shit going on, and then this is something else I have to deal with.
It's a self-feeding problem, too, because then, like, if you spend a bunch of money to clean it, and then it gets dirty right away, you're like, fuck, I just wasted that money. Then you should spend the money right again and clean it again, but you just let it get more dirty. Like, it causes an avalanche of bad decision-keeping, but that's also still just me. That's
no
also
matter
still just
which way you go, you're wrong. Like, you want to sleep? Nah. You want to relax? Nah. If you want to keep your car clean, yeah, sure. You fucking pick up your whole car, and it takes like 2-3 hours a day to get it completely clean.
I'm just about to full on lock it down. God. No opening anything in the car. No eating anything in the car. Drinks need to be carried out. Like everything needs to be carried out as it's coming in. That's gonna be the new system.
Just lock it down. Like that's exactly what I wanted to hear you say.
Yeah,
let's just lock it down. I'm like, nobody eats anything in this car.
Exactly, and that's how I can control them. Like I can't control how they're gonna act with the trash. I just have to keep them from making the trash. I have to go 3 steps ahead and cut them off.
Anyway, I do have a guilty pleasure for you.
Okay.
I like peeing outside.
I think most dudes enjoy peeing outside. Ooh, I don't have a good hold, so I'm gonna hang up, but you're not guilty for peeing outside. I'm gonna let you off the hold for that.
All right, cool.
Hello?
Meet.
That's me. How's it going?
Hey, what's up? It's Scott.
Oh, what's up, dude?
Weird habits.
Yes.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna do it. All right. So when I was a kid, I used to like bite my toenails,
Okay.
and as an adult, I still do it. I still bite my toenails. Yeah, I don't trim them with clippers. I rip them off with my teeth. I gotta say though, it has kept me flexible in my hips.
Yeah, I believe that. I will say this. First of all, aside from how obviously horrific that is, like I'm still reacting to it in my head. But let's take a second. When you rip your toenails instead of cutting them straight across, that's what causes ingrown toenails. They're gonna keep getting more and more ingrown and hurt worse just because you're ripping them. So you should stop biting your toenails because that's terrible. That's a terrible, terrible thing to do. And almost anything that could go wrong in your feet, you wouldn't want to happen anywhere near your mouth. But outside of that, just for nail health too, like ingrown toenails hurt, and they're gonna be hard to bite out because they're hard to clip out.
Yeah, I hate getting caught when I'm doing it. You know, it's like something I do in private. Like
that's probably a deal breaker. I'm sure you've lost touch with someone after they found you do that.
I've literally got the same reaction every time. Yeah, it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, that's appropriate. You're wrong and they're not. If they reacted like that was normal, I'd be more worried about them than I am about you doing it. Good luck.
Yeah, my girlfriend just walked by and she goes, "You bite your fucking toenails?"
Oh Jesus! Good luck with that one, buddy.
Yeah, I thought she was walking the dog. She's back.
Man. Well, there goes the rest of the night. All right. Good luck.
Yeah. Thanks, me.
Oh, whoever just called and hung up, call back. I was about to hang up and pick up your phone, but you hung up. So I'm ready now. That's unacceptable, dog. I cannot excuse that. I would love to tell you to stop. It sounded like he had no intentions of stopping. When a criminal has no intention of stopping to commit the crime, that's when someone should go to jail. Like, I know I say, like, when something's weird, you should go to jail. If he's gonna keep biting his toenails, somebody should lock him up. Just tie his feet to his chair and let him watch his TV shows that he likes. What's up? Thanks for calling.
Yeah, I usually have something interesting to say, but tonight I'm talking about smoking.
Okay.
Is that not the ultimate bad habit?
I would say as far as conscious bad habits that people do, it's up there with drinking.
But it's so fucking fun. And
it's the best.
Right now I'm drinking, but I'm not smoking.
Well, when you're drunk, that's the best time to smoke. I will say that. Man, someone else is calling right now.
Well,
That's
don't
crazy.
say it to my face because I'm about to smoke. But yeah, anyway. Like, that shit is gnarly, dude. Like, okay, from a human perspective, if you think about it, anyone with logical sense is like, yeah, this literally kills people, and like a lot of people have in their family deaths because of this. And they're like, yeah, but it looks sweet.
Yeah, no, you look cool. It looks cool, and when you're stressed, it feels great. There's like very few things that will make you not give a fuck for 1 second than like a cigarette. Like maybe like a bump of coke or something like that where you'll just say fuck it for 10 minutes, but like a cigarette can really do it. You could have gotten the worst news of your life. You could be trying to figure out, you could have just murdered someone and try to figure out what you're about to do. And if you smoke a cigarette, you have like 5 minutes to figure shit out and you're going to have some clarity. It's like comparable to post-nut clarity.
And you know what? And the reason why you're right is like, do you ever watch Dog the Bounty Hunter 20 years ago? And the first thing they say when they arrest him is, "I'll smoke, bro. I'll smoke."
When it's like they'll give them, it's like you could give somebody a cigarette before they're hung, and I think they would really appreciate it. Like I think they would really be like, "Thanks,
okay.
God." Like,
I don't want to take all your time. I would take one more minute. So I just bought a house, and then
that's tight.
We had a giant fire within a week of buying the house. Nothing got damaged, but at the time, we called the fire department. They put it all out, and like we sprayed fire extinguisher, everything. First thing I said was, "Who's got a lighter? I gotta have a smoke."
What caused the fire? Was it your smoking? Because that's what would alarm me.
You'd think so, but no. We hid under the oven. We put like flammable shit, like oven mitts and towels and shit, because
Been
we
there.
never owned a house because we were like condo people for like 20 years.
Damn.
But the first thing I did was like I quit smoking for like 6 months before that, and then I was like, at the ultimate peak of my stress career, I was like, yeah, you know what I need? Start smoking again.
Do you smoke weed too?
No.
Are you somewhere where you can smoke weed? Do you have a job where you could smoke weed if you wanted to?
Yeah, I do, and I'm in Canada, and I do like they have like weed drinks, like weed beverages. I don't like smoking because I don't like smoking weed because it's too strong. So we have like very minimized potency weed drinks that I like. Like I love like minimal.
Yeah, like 5% THC things are like 5 milligram, 10
Yeah.
milligram. I know this is what every person that smokes weed would suggest to you, and I am one of them, but I think you could transition to weed and it would be slightly less invasive and it would be a lot less unhealthy. No matter how unhealthy we find out weed is, and it still hasn't happened, but it probably is, right? But
Okay, but I haven't had a
we know
cigarette in,
smoking
like-
is extra bad, and like you're doing it every day knowing how bad it is. And do you have kids?
But I haven't had a cigarette in like 6 months, so like
that's
I'm
great.
good.
That's great. You're on a good roll, bro.
But yeah, we chilling. All right, yo.
All right.
All right. Thank
Good
you for
job.
your time, man.
Yo, he's right. Smoking is one of the ultimate bad habits. Let me call back this person. They've called 3 times. Is it gonna go? How do I do it? There we go. What's up? Thank you for calling so many times. I appreciate it. This number doesn't have a good hold.
No problem. Is this live?
Yeah, it's live.
Nigger.
Oh, I knew it. He called so many times to say that. What's up?
Hey, mate. I'm the guy from Florida, and like, there's so many I can go off of, but the deodorant one is really wild. Like, you wouldn't believe like how many grown men I had to tell, like, yo, you fucking stink. Like, and I'm not trying to be mean, but like, you can't walk around smelling like onions, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No.
not in this heat, man.
It's good. It's better to call them out. When someone stinks, you should call them out.
So my dad's a maintenance property supervisor, and he had to go to one of his employees the other day and bring him a stick of deodorant because people were complaining his BO was so bad.
Damn. That's
so wild.
It's an uncomfortable conversation, and they're gonna feel even like no matter how hard it is to say something, they're gonna feel way worse, and that's gonna feed into you not wanting to say something. But it's also gonna change their life for the better, and it's gonna shame them into changing in a helpful way. Like maybe 1 in 1,000 times they're gonna be like, I'm allergic, but like that's also always bullshit. You can always find a different deodorant.
I'm allergic to metal, and I can only wear one certain brand of deodorant, but I still coat that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still gotta wear it.
Absolutely. That makes you have to. I was like one of the many people who were getting like a weird rash from using Old Spice deodorants. This was maybe in like fucking 2009 or 2020, like 11. But yeah, so like I just switched to like I try to find like I stopped using antiperspirant altogether, but I always wear deodorant. Always. For like right out of the shower.
So another Florida one is like Adderall, man. That's just why like people look down on like drug addict stuff, but like you're pretty much taking meth. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, when you know people that are taking Adderall every day, they will buy fake Adderall if they can't get real Adderall, and that's meth. And Adderall is basically almost meth already. So when they like people that have to buy Adderall, they will fucking buy the fakest Adderall they can find if they can't get the other shit. And so they're just willing to do whatever. They're right up there with other drug addicts in the sense that they're willing to do whatever. They'll make you feel awkward by bugging you about stuff. They'll act hella weird. Like they're all negative drug addict characteristics just from being on Adderall.
Oh my god, I can't. And they always want to talk too. I can't do it.
That's maybe the worst part of it. I'd rather you stole my TV
Right.
than talk to me
Right.
about your business.
Take my cards. Don't talk to me. But all right, bro.
All right, thanks for calling, dog. I appreciate you.
No problem.
Hello?
Hello, hey, what's up?
What's up, man?
Thank you for taking my call.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I've got a pretty weird habit.
I'm really excited. Your mic is so clear too. It sounds like this is the best sounding call I've ever had on the show. Like if you troll me and yell the N-word right now, it's gonna be in like Dolby. It sounds
I'm not
good.
No. So thank you, by the way. But no, I cannot stop saying nigger.
Oh god damn it. I knew it. How did I know? You just know. You just always know. It's just getting around on Kick that there's no delay on this stream. But I get it. You know what's funny is even though he's trolling me, that was actually true. He physically cannot stop. He had to call me and do it as a joke because he loves to say it that much. What do you gain from it, dog? I'm not mad. It's probably not going to get me in trouble. You know what I mean? Like, I don't love it. I wish you didn't do that. But like, you're not trolling me to the point where I'm going to like fucking freak the fuck out. He had such a clean sounding mic. I would like you not to say that anymore. I would also like to know what filters you use or what mic you have. But don't contact me again, I guess. I have to. It's all bad. Here's what we gotta do. This one, all right, sorry. I was gonna say it's really tight that we're getting a lot of calls today, but some of them aren't great. I will say that. Screenshot their numbers. Yeah, I mean, I do have their numbers right here. I could put them out there. Can you dox people? Can you dox people for doing that? Is that illegal to dox someone? I don't want to get caught up in a revenge porn shakedown just for putting someone's phone number on the internet, but I would put their numbers on here. I would love to just know some internet weirdos that could like find people from their numbers that could incentivize someone to not fuck with me. Like, and who's to say I don't know someone like that? Any hoodles. I'd love to hear some bad habits. Very nervous. I'm very nervous. Hello. Hello.
Hey, sorry for saying nigger on your show, dude.
I appreciate the apology. Thank you.
Yep. See ya.
See ya. Still not great that he said it, but it's nice to hear I apologize. You know what I mean? Still feels like a little bit of a win. And the other thing is, like, there's unlimited access to phone numbers. You can block as many phone numbers as you want, and it's easy for people to keep calling because computers are an easy thing to work. But, you know, until we figure out a good plan for that. Hello.
Hey, sorry, I had my mic set incorrectly before. That's why you couldn't hear me.
Oh, okay. How's it going?
Yeah. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. You want to learn how to find people online? Is that what we were talking about?
Oh, shit. Yes.
Yeah. So, Yeah, there's plenty of tools you can use and stuff like that. I'd imagine most of these guys are probably just using Skype or something like that. But sometimes they're silly enough to put their display name on their Skype or something.
Oh, and then you find their regular shit, just regular socials.
Yeah. It's real easy, real easy.
That sounds easy enough.
How long you been doing this for?
Since February.
Okay. What made you decide to do a call-in show?
I was just seeing a lot of man on the street content, and I wanted to do something where I was interacting with a lot of people like that, but not that specifically. And there are a couple popular call-in shows right now too, but I always just wanted to say that I wanted to also try it. You know what I mean? And I thought it was a good premise to like just actually be judging people. I'm whatever you tell me, I'm gonna judge you about it. And it's not. And also, I'm dressed like a judge. Like that was basically
right. That's
the thought line.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. I guess my bad habit or weird I don't know. Like I would say I'm not a reformed troll, but in my past I've done some pretty mean acts to random people on the internet for content. I guess that'd be my bad habit.
So when you say it's for content, was it still people that slighted you and you just recorded yourself fucking with them, or did you fuck with them for the sole purpose of it being content?
I fucked with them for the sole purpose of content.
And how bad did you fuck with them? Like, how bad did you fuck them up?
I don't know. There's a Vietnamese dude that we call Ching Chang Chong. I think his name is Chow Von Trong, but Ching Chang Chong seemed easier. And I think the worst I did was we tricked him into thinking that he was gonna get a movie made. He was trying to make a movie, so that was his whole thing. He had a Facebook group with like 40,000 people, and I tricked him into thinking that I was the IT team of this movie producing company. So he gave me all his Facebook login details and his password, and we stole his group of like 40,000 people.
Oh fuck! It's hard to have sympathy when like part of the story is always like, then they gave me the login information, and it's like, why did you do that? I've yelled at my mom for doing it. It's just anybody. I'm fucking 35. I'm 33. I'm not 35, but basically, like almost anybody older than me, you can trick them on a fucking computer scam. Like I don't get it. I know people older than me grew up with computers. Anybody older than me, you can scheme them from like a computer.
Yeah,
thing.
I mean,
it's
he
crazy.
has like anchor babies in America and stuff like that now. So it's kind of, I feel like it was sort of justice, in a way.
He's making it. He's winning.
Yeah, he's making it. I don't know. We did a whole bunch of stuff. He got angry at us and filmed himself in a library toilet.
Remarkable.
And he threw his hat at us.
Part of like being trolled, like if you're getting crazy mad about it, like you're 100% feeding into it. Like you're gonna now trigger this happening to you because you're reacting so badly to it.
Absolutely, that's half the that's the fun of it. You're really getting a peek behind the curtains here, but I'm okay because nobody will see this.
I feel like I don't know a lot of pranksters, so I really am getting like an insight. And I like to fuck with people for my own amusement, and I sometimes I
for
guess
your
that
own
could,
amusement as well. Like that's the point. I don't
obviously
have a Facebook channel, or YouTube channel or whatever. I tricked a lady into thinking that she was auditioning for a movie, and then I pretended to be her dad that killed himself.
Oh,
that was fun.
That took a turn.
We made her recite the. So actually, she grew up nearby the school that the Sandy Hook shootings happened, and we made her recite the speech that the parents gave to the Sandy Hook, after the Sandy Hook shooting as a read for her audition.
Yo, that's crazy. So, aside from the bad thing that you said or whatever about her dad, but the main thing is when people are delusional enough to be like a comic or an actor or want to do any of that shit.
She's a real actor. She's been in real things before.
It's just remarkable. Like, you can get them to do almost anything like that. Like, a lot of these fools I met doing comedy, I see them get tricked into stuff on the internet.
You do comedy?
I was doing stand-up a lot for like a few years, and I haven't really now for a few years either. I wouldn't say I quit doing stand-up.
Whereabouts do you do stand-up?
In Sacramento and sometimes in the Bay Area.
Okay.
Do you live in America?
Yeah, I'm from Florida.
You're from Florida?
Yeah, I grew up in Florida.
It sounded like you had a way different accent to me. I had this all.
Oh, I've been working on a movie, and I had to practice an accent. And
so you're fucking with me this whole time? It sounds pretty good. It sounds good. I was believing it.
Well, I'm still I'm working on this whole shoot, and it's hard to switch backwards and forwards.
So you're like Robert Downey Jr. in blackface. Like, you have to stay like that until you do the DVD commentary.
Exactly right. Yeah.
Remarkable. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, normally when people call me and put on an accent like that, I would really hate that. But for some reason, my knee-jerk reaction is I'm not even mad. You're doing a good job.
You
it's
probably
not.
Can't even tell. I mean, that's the whole point of acting, right? Is to fit into the role.
Yes.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, thank you for telling me. I'm gonna find these dudes now. This is it. I'm tracking them down.
Find those two dudes?
Yeah. I'm not really. I really don't care that much. But
how can I find your comedy stuff?
It's out there. If you probably search Morgan Lujan comedy, you'll probably find it.
Morgan Hung Lu comedy?
Or even it's Morgan Lujan, Lujan. But even just if you look up Great Uncle Meatball and stand up, I'm sure you'll find something.
Is it good? Like, what kind of comedy do you do?
It's just regular ass stand up jokes, and I'm also really high, so it's either going really good or it's going okay. Like,
why do you smoke weed? What do you get out of it?
I just enjoy feeling. I enjoy the feeling I have when I've smoked weed, preferable to when I haven't. Like, I guess that's where I'm at with it. I do feel high. I feel jokey. I also feel kind of dumb. Like, it's all being dumb is fun, so that's all part of it.
How do you enjoy being sort of having that out of body experiences? You struggle with, the sort of self.
I'm not delusional enough to think I'm in control really of my body at normal, so I'm pretty easy into letting it go.
Control of my body, 100% control.
Not really, bro. You never have to fart at a bad time?
No. What? You can just hold in a fart. What are you talking about?
You've never had an erection at an inappropriate time?
No. I have full control of all my extremities.
I just don't feel like that. Like, I don't think I'm going to shit my pants at any given moment, but I just don't think... I'm not holding on to being in control of any of it. Like, none of that bothers me. Like, I'd way rather my body be taking me for a spin than me trying to make it work. Like, you know what I mean?
I don't really, but I understand what you're saying. Do you feel that that weed sort of makes you more sympathetic to homosexual urgencies, or?
I am sympathetic to homosexual urgencies. I wouldn't say it's correlated with the weed, but maybe since you don't smoke weed, you would.
I didn't say I didn't smoke weed. No.
Oh, well, I wouldn't make that connection, but are you one of these people from Florida that don't wear deodorant? Are you making this movie without wearing deodorant?
I do not wear deodorant, no.
Animal. That's terrible. That's worse than the accent that you're doing. That's worse than you doing the accent to trick me, is you not wearing deodorant when you're doing it. That's way worse. You're also making a movie, right? So you're at least around 30 other people a day, like at minimum 7.
I smell
you know what
great.
I mean?
I smell like what a man should smell like.
You smell what you think a man should smell like.
No, but that is just our predisposition that men should all smell like flowers or some bullshit.
No, you're just okay with smelling bad. That's the difference. You can spin it how you want, but you're just okay with smelling bad.
Adult human.
I didn't even
Just 'cause
get
you don't-
until right now you're doing like an Andrew Tate bit. Like it's the accent, it's all of it. It's all of it's coming together right now. I'm seeing it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what the problem is. Yeah.
Are you
Don't
wearing
radio
sunglasses or
over
are you not wearing sunglasses right now? Tell me
it.
the truth.
I am wearing sunglasses.
I knew it. I could tell.
Mm.
All right, thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
No worries, nigga. Bye.
Hello?
Hello.
How's it going?
Do you know who that guy is you were talking to?
Is it you?
No, I'm a different guy.
I wouldn't believe it. I'm not ready to believe either way at this point.
Did you hang up on him? He's not here, right?
No, he's not here. I just said thanks and I hung up.
Okay, because I don't know if you know, he was lying about being from Florida. Obviously, he is Australian. I don't know if you recognize.
Hello?
Meatball, I have one more for you. It's not a bad habit that I have. It's a bad habit that my dad has.
Okay, let's hear it.
All right. Sorry about those callers earlier. Super rude, totally unnecessary. Don't worry, I'm not going to say it. So, this habit that my dad has. So, this happened back in 2006. I came home from my second tour overseas, and my dad wanted to build this gazebo. Now, he's an airline pilot. He has been for like forever, like 25, 30 years. And so he's not very handy with a hammer. I am. So I came out for my Christmas leave, and he had me build a gazebo for him out by his pool. It was a really nice gazebo, like attached to the pool. There was like a sunken bar, like a swim up bar, kind of like when you go to Mexico or something. And you're
That sounds cool. This sounds like a nice setup.
Yeah, super nice setup. Fun fact about the pool, like, you know, the sunken bar and everything, the guy who did the pool was the same guy my dad's wife, Pam, ran away with.
So
Yeah.
the man who cuckolded him then later built this pool and gazebo combo.
He met my dad's wife while he was building the pool thing in the backyard. 'cause my
Then
dad
ran
was
away
pilot.
with her after?
Yeah, and then ran away with her after.
Well,
yeah.
I guess that makes more sense than how I thought you were saying it, but it's still devastating.
Yeah, so my dad got cucked by a pool guy,
Well,
literally.
first
It was
of
like a-
all, I
it was
can
like a
just
porn.
tell you that these people that own companies that build pools, they have a lot of money. They're making the pools. Somehow the people are buying them and they're making the money.
Definitely.
And airline pilots are also well paid, so I'm sure your dad's got it too.
Oh yeah, he's living in like a gated community now down in Arizona.
He's buying a fucking pool with a swim up bar, so I can tell you he's doing better than me.
Yeah, and that was like 10 years ago or 15 years ago. So, all right, let me tell you my dad's bad habit. So I come over, I'm on Christmas leave. I help him build this gazebo. Now he wants to like put these big lodgepole pine, big pieces of lodgepole pine, these big circles of wood with all the bark taken off as like, the cross members between the pylons, and then the roof goes on top of that. And I had to cut them out, and obviously they're round, so they're not very stable. We put one up on top of these two pylons, and I tell my dad to hold it. I'm like, hold it, I got to grab my tape measure so we can, pull a measurement so it's centered. And it rolls off, and this giant, this thing probably weighed like 50 pounds, 55 pounds. It rolled off this pylon and hit the poured concrete bar, like when you were in the swim up bar, like in the dry side, like the grill side, you could like sit at like a high top table, and it broke off this huge chunk of concrete. Now you got to remember that like the guy who built it can't just come back over and like fix it, He's like busy with my dad's ex-wife now. And so my dad gets really upset. And the way my dad's bad habit, how he expresses his discontent with like a situation like that, is we were outside in his backyard, obviously, by the pool, and he just walks around saying the N-word, like vehemently just saying it. I'm not going to say it, but he just walked around saying the N-word. turns out he lives in a nice community. The first black hockey player for the Phoenix Coyotes had moved in next door to my dad.
And did he come over crazy mad?
No, he was actually super cool. I mean, cool enough about it. He just popped his head over the wall, and
he was like, "Hey guys, what's going on?"
He's like, "Hey, is there something I can help you with?" Hockey players are like pretty scary dudes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So that's my dad's bad habit.
It's just okay, obviously, let's start out by saying you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't be saying that. But I understand in the sense that people that say it often say it when they're mad. Like it's a mad word. If it was a spell in Harry Potter, this fool would be yelling it. You know what I mean? So like,
I silly.
Yeah, it's just.
I mean,
it's a crazy thing to do. Okay, but let me ask you this: context clues. Is the guy who built the pool black?
No.
I'm almost glad he's not. Like it makes it better.
Yeah, no, my dad just grew up in Oakland, and yeah, he's got his opinions, I guess. I don't know. I don't agree with his opinions, but he's got them.
He's from another time. You can't change how your dad thinks. He's from another time. We're not gonna make any headway trying to change how our dads think. It's done.
There's just so many other things you could say. You could say cocksucker. You could say motherfucker. You could say son of a bitch.
You can say almost any other swear word when you're mad and get away with it anywhere. In church, and people will be like, "Hey, you shouldn't do that," but you're not gonna lose your job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
you're not gonna make like bad friends with the new neighbor. You know?
Yeah, they're just gonna be like, "That's an angry guy," not "He's a racist."
Yeah, exactly. All right, I'm gonna go see this new Ninja Turtles movie. I just want to share that.
Oh, I hope it's good. I hope it's good because I want to see it too.
I'll let you know.
All right.
Bye.
Remarkable. It's crazy. We've had more people watching on Kick than ever. This dude's called like 4 times, and I'm scared to answer. But hello.
Hey, did you hang up on me?
Maybe.
Why did you hang up on me?
I'm getting a lot of calls. I'm trying to get to the ones that are stories. You know what I mean? For time.
Well, I mean, it's pretty big though. The the Australian dude you were talking to, lying, saying he's from Florida. You don't want to know who he is.
I'm not any more interested than I was before. That didn't make me any more interested. Absolutely not.
Well, he's a notorious child molester. Scott Green.
I'd believe that.
Okay. You're talking to him for a long time. I don't know if you knew or not.
I don't know. Like, it's good to get more calls than normal. I just wish that more of them weren't shitty. Like I've been friends with a lot of comedians, obviously. And they're all delusional, and myself included. But when you run into someone that wants to be an actor, it's a different brand, bro. It really is. Like, imagine any person that you were knew in high school that did drama. It's very rarely somebody cool. I was doing it, but I'm just one of the cool ones. You know what I mean? It's no good. That wanting to be a comedian is terrible, and I hate even that in myself. But wanting to be an actor is so much worse. Like, it's get help, bro. Get help. I shouldn't have once I knew he was doing the fake accent, I should have hung up there. And that was my instinct, and I should have followed it there. But you never know. You know what I mean? I should have just cut it off. That's okay, because we're all learning. Oh, I'm getting hot. I eat Aldi's brand mayo. Most condiments you can buy the store brand. I'll allow it. Oh, I just smacked my keyboard with this gavel. That's terrible. I'll allow it. Most condiments you can absolutely buy the store brand, and sometimes they're better. You know what I mean? I'm glad you're just eating real mayonnaise. Either way, that's what I'll take away from that. That's the good news. What's up, man? How's it going?
Hey, Uncle Meatball.
Oh, I thought this was the number I recognized. How are you?
I'm good. Nigger.
Oh. These are the guys that are in the chats. When you stream a UFC fight and you see like the absolute dumbest fuck you people commenting in the chats and saying crazy shit, like that's them. You know what I mean? We're finding them. Yo, you put mayonnaise on pizza? Is that what you said? Say psych. Say psych right now. I'm more mad at you for saying you put mayonnaise on pizza even as a joke than almost any of these people that have called in and say the N-word. I don't like that, but I really don't like that you're putting mayonnaise on pizza. I get that it probably tastes good. Mayonnaise on any hot food is delicious. Every single part of this, even as a jest, it sounds like if I tried it, it would be delicious. You cannot do that, bro. Terrible. You absolutely cannot do that. I feel like I have to call the principal at your high school. Like I feel like I have to reach out to someone that had authority in your life. I need to call your fucking Pee-wee football coach and have him yell at you about that. Like someone that could honestly still make you scared as an adult. I have to find them. The guy who worked at your church. Michael puts tartar sauce on pizza. What the fuck is wrong? Why? Ranch and tartar sauce are right here, so I get it. It's probably not gross. And I think I've heard of people put capers on a pizza before. They make a lot of crazy shit at California Pizza Kitchen, which I like to call California Pizza Exchange. Hello?
For real though, so what about
Don't do that. I'm gonna call and give my confession to you. Man, I gotta tell you, if it's worse than the pizza thing, even if it is the pizza thing, I don't know if I can bear to hear it over a call. I gotta tell you that racist people might be the people on Kick. Like I've never had more than 2 people watching on Kick, and I'm not saying the good people watching are racist, but it's not lost on me that when I have more than normal Kick viewers, I am getting more than normal troll calls. Like these are people that could not stay on Twitch, which is fine. Like I get it. That's why I'm here. I'm on Twitch too, but like I'm here. I get it. I get why they made this. You shouldn't put tartar sauce on pizza. And furthermore, you shouldn't put seafood on pizza. I'm down with most pizza toppings. Anchovies. Anchovies are fine though. I guess that's seafood technically. Yellow.
Hey man, I think it's horrible that those people are calling you like that.
I mean, as someone who has also said the N-word on this show, I do appreciate you taking my side in this. So
no, that's fucking. They're just taking a point to make it fucking just to get the N word on a fucking show. Like that's bad. I don't like that.
I don't like it.
I don't like what they're doing to your show.
I gotta tell you, man, I don't like it either. In fact, I condemn it. I don't like it.
I don't like that shit either. I really fucking hate it because I love this show. I really do. and fucking yeah, like and every week we look out for your show, and like I don't like when these little fucking pricks fucking try to fuck up your show like that.
You know, it's also really easy to make the show better. If you take the time to call, you could tell me something weird that you do and I'll have a field day and it'll make it, and we'll have a great time. And it's like you're having to take extra time out to make it worse. Like you could, with the same amount of effort, make it a more fun. We could all have fun. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's what we're all trying to do here. We're trying to make it fun.
Exactly.
And then these little fucking cunts try to make it worse for everybody.
Absolutely.
It's inexcusable.
Yeah, and it's just wrong. I don't like it.
I fucking hate that shit. Like, cause we are devoted members to your fucking channel, like we really are. And yeah, exactly. Since our rational fears. And,
yeah, just give me something good, bro. Tell me you eat your earwax. Tell me something that'll make me throw up. Don't just make me mad. You know what I mean? It's not hard.
No, it's not hard. Just be human and talk about shit.
Yeah.
But it's the worst thing when somebody just gets on the fucking channel and says nigger for no fucking reason. Like, that's horrible.
God damn it, Michael.
I don't like that.
I don't like it either. Now I have to hang up on someone I like having this phone call. It's just tough. I don't even know if he was doing it contextually to be a jerk. He might have really meant it. He might have still meant it. Hello.
All right, Judge. I wipe standing up.
Okay, I gotta tell you that this would have shocked me when I was 18. But then I found out I had a roommate that wiped standing up. Then I've seen it discussed on like wide forums, on meme pages on Instagram. It turns out a lot of people wipe standing up. So even though I don't think you're wrong for that. Not guilty.
It feels good to finally be exonerated. And
yeah, absolutely. Not guilty. You wipe your butt and you feel good about it.
Nigger.
Hello?
Uncle Meatball?
It is Uncle Meatball.
So, there's something weird I do. I'm kind of like, scared to say it, because it's pretty fucking weird,
Yeah.
So, basically, I have a dog, and, we'll be chilling on the, like on the couch watching TV. Sometimes he'll fart, and I've come to, like, really like the smell of it. So, this is horrible. So, like, I'll follow him around, and, like, wait for him to fart so I can smell it, And it's, like, to the point where, I started giving him foods that make him fart.
Even if this is a fake call, you've said fart enough times to make me happy. Like, it's done something for me right here, regardless of intent.
Oh, and mayo belongs on pizza, okay?
You cannot put mayonnaise on pizza. If you're eating mayonnaise on pizza, you're having the farts you're blaming on the dog. And the dog probably enjoys smelling these crazy farts you're having too. It's a circle. They can't all be winners. And in fact, this seems like a good time to mention new comp's coming out tomorrow. New comp is coming out tomorrow, probably lunchtime. And it'll be on YouTube and Facebook right away. Go on Facebook and share it. If you're watching the stream on Facebook, hit like this shit on Facebook, please. Reacting to this shit on Facebook and liking it on YouTube. Both of those are incredibly helpful. People will find this shit if you do that. So, and we have been having more people watch lately than normal. So overall, things are going well. I have heard the N-word an above average amount of times today. But when, you know what I mean? That's just how it's going to go sometimes. I don't like it. I'm not happy about it, you know, but you do what you can. This is a New York number. Hello, are you calling from New York?
Yeah, I am.
That's tight. How's it going?
Hey, what's up? Yeah, you're from New York too, right?
I'm not from New York, but where I live, the area code is 916. And so I've come to find out that other number is from New York.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, so man, all right, this is embarrassing, but let me try to word this the best way I can. The first time I pleasured myself, right?
Okay.
The first bust I ever had, I was looking at Telly Savalas on TV, like by accident.
And what's she from? That's not popping into my head right away.
No, Telly Savalas is an old male actor. Like he's I don't know if you can pull him up, you know, in front of you there, Google him. But like I was watching. All right, so you know, like you remember the Scramble channel? I don't know if you know. I'm kind of from a certain generation where you had.
Yeah. Like it would be like the porn pay-per-view channel, but if you had cable, you could sometimes see it a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. They scramble it, and so you thought like you saw a titty, right?
Yes.
You know, and so you know I'd been seeing that, and I'd never touched myself before. So, you know, I'm trying to like, I'm kind of feeling my way out, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to I'm figuring some stuff out about myself, you know?
Yeah. Everybody's done it.
Exactly. So, like, you know, I was like, I think maybe 11, 12 years old. And so I'm watching I got the Scramble channel up, and I'm like, oh, damn, that's a titty, you know? And it was what's that old channel called? Cinemax. You know, they used to call it Skinemax. Yeah. You know, because sometimes late at night they'd have the porn playing on there. So I'm beating my meat, and you know, I'm beating my meat. I'm about to skeet. I'm like, oh damn, there's a titty. I'm trying to time it, you know, until I see a titty. Turns out it was this motherfucker Telly Savalas' bald ass head, you know. So. And I had no idea, you know what I mean? And like, you should look at a picture. Actually, you kind of look like him a little bit.
I was sad. I was gonna hold up a picture of him and say I'm sad to say I actually look a lot like this guy.
Yeah, well, that's what made me think about it, because like, you know, when ever since like, I feel like I'm in a confessional more than I'm on the stand right now, but like basically ever since then, you know, in the back of my mind, I'm like, am I attracted to, you know, because I'm not, you know, not that there's anything wrong with it. I'm not gay though, you know, I'm into women like 100%. But sometimes I'll see like a, you know, bald dude, dark eyebrows, and like some, you know, sweet lips. And like the back of my brain, I start thinking about that moment. You know, it makes me have some questions. I feel some type of way about it. Because I'm thinking back to when these are formative years.
I mean, I got to tell you that a therapist would easily tell you the same thing. It's just it's a first time thing. Thank God you didn't see like someone killing a cat. You know what I mean? Like, you're lucky it was just a bald dude. You could have been seeing something horrific.
That's what I thought, because anything could have popped. Like, I didn't know what I was looking at. That shit was Scramble, you know? So anything could have popped up, you know? It could have been like, you know, Michael Jackson could have popped up or something. But luckily it was just that nigga Telly Savalas coming on there, and I busted all over I busted right on his face because I was like standing right in front of the screen, like it was like a tribute picture to him. And so, yeah, man, I'm just, I've been watching you for a while, but yeah, sometimes when I'm watching you, like in the back of my mind, I'm thinking about like, busting a huge ass load on your face.
Well, anytime I'm on your phone, so it's really more in your hands than mine. Seems like I can't really stop you. So good luck.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I guess I could just bust one on my phone right now.
I'm not one to tell someone how to live their life.
All right. Okay. Will you open your mouth?
Do you think he told that whole story just to slide the N-word in a little bit? Or do you think he actually does sometimes say the N-word and he was actually saying it there contextually? Like, that was a long story to tell if he told it just to slide it in. And it wasn't really as emphatic as some of the ones we've had. So it's hard to tell. It's still not great. I'm the first to say it's not good. Oh lordy. Well, we're gonna be back on Wednesday. We'll stop doing weird habits. I'll think of a better topic for Wednesday. Feel like we did weird foods too recently. I always want to do weird foods. I want to hear the weirdest shit people eat, but I feel like we did it like a week ago. So I'll dig back. We'll find like a week 1 or week 2 topic and we'll see who calls in. I know I said on Friday I want to do roommates, but I do still want to do roommates. So maybe we'll do roommates on Wednesday. 7 p.m. my time. Figure it out for you. Court's adjourned.